Straight to the center of the cage they go. A fascinating second frame here.
What a round.
Round two, ready?
Welcome back, Sean O'Connell, Kenny Floyd, and Randy Couture. Cage side, inside the smart cage. Ray Cooper the third in the blue. Carlos Leal in the gray. Verdict, MMA fan vote says that Carlos Leal won the first round.
When Leal switches to orthodox, that's when Ray is going to shoot. He did that both times in the first round.
FPR also favoring Leal, no surprise there.
He shot that time when he was in southpaw.
Once again, the shot stuffed by Carlos Leal. Nice inside leg kick for Leal. Knocks Cooper off balance. Jab to the body.
Yeah, the reaction time of Ray Cooper is not what we're used to seeing. Just seems a step slower.
Big intensity.
Yep.
He's not letting his hands go. There's 10 different things that just don't look like the same Ray in this fight.
Well, we talked about the huge opportunity in front of Carlos Leal. Right now he's taking advantage of it, but here's Ray Cooper wrestling hard, trying to get himself on top of the Brazilian. Excellent counter wrestling and a scramble from Leal. Attempts a toss of his own. Cooper is able to shrug that off. Leal disengages. Inside leg kick again. Take a listen inside the blue corner of Carlos Leal.
Knees in his arms.
Big body kick.
Knees in his arms.
Oh, and a straight
feeling it.
Crazy
That's it.
Cooper's hurt.
Ray's in big trouble.
Trying to wrestle his way out of
Strike,
trouble.
strike.
Hammer fists are landing here for Carlos Leal. You saw temporarily, Kenny, that Ray was stumbled.
Yeah, he was definitely hurt. He's trying to finish this single leg. He's holding on for dear life. And Leal making him pay for every second that he holds on to that single.
Problem with this, just like Julia Budd, you spend a lot of energy hanging on to a guy's body weight in the center of gravity like that.
Excellent defense here by Carlos Leal, who continues to pour it on. Big knee. Cooper still trying to wrestle his way out of trouble. Leal trying to set up a front choke.
Looked like he was going to put the anaconda on, and he switched to the guillotine. Pretty sweaty to catch either one of those at this point.
Leal wrestles his way to the top position here. Pressing Cooper up against the cage, working with his left hand.
Yeah, Carlos has good head position here, trying to chip away, trying to go to the back now. Ray Cooper's trying to get his back to the cage and not allow it. And this is that high-pressure game here from Carlos Leal. He has not stopped going on offense here.
And Carlos Leal, he's done 2 straight fight camps. He's fought twice already.
Right.
This year on the Challenger Series. April 8th was his last outing of victory. Needs to stay disciplined. Ray Cooper has nice head kick.
You still see the shine on the left eye of Leal from one of those fights.
Unbelievable. And how about the jaw of Ray Cooper?
Big right hand just landed for Carlos Leal. He takes a deep breath. Switches stances again. Won't be surprised to see that left leg take another swing at the head of Ray Cooper III. That was a low kick that took the feet right out from under the Hawaiian champion. I don't like to speculate, Randy, about injuries, but the fact that Ray Cooper III has not thrown his hands basically at all in this fight would denote something is amiss.
I agree 100%. This is not the Ray we're used to seeing.
And there's a left hook.
It's the first one we've seen in the fight.
And that lead leg is taking a beating right now. Ray can barely put any weight on that lead leg.
Toughness never in question for Ray Cooper III.
He's going to fight to the end. There's no quitting Ray Cooper.
Inside of 30 seconds here in the second round. It's been all Carlos Leal, as you can see with the stats at the bottom of your screen. Leal moves outside of range. Right hand lands, and then Leal's out on the exit. Inside of 10 seconds, another inside leg kick. Round 2 comes to a close. Back to the corners they go. Round 2 underway with a touch of the gloves. Bubba Jenkins in the green trunks, Kyle Bochniak in the gray. Fighter performance rating heavily favoring Bubba Jenkins, 94-15.
Beautifully executed round there by Bubba Jenkins. He's landing more shots here. There's no question that Bubba Jenkins' hands look way sharper this year.
The fluidity is just fluid, and he's blending it right into his wrestling attacks.
Well, this was one of the things that people were asking for, let's face it, the bulk of Bubba Jenkins' career, because he was always a great wrestler. But can you become a complete mixed martial artist? And striking, of course, is the component that it was still coming along. But man, tonight looking clean.
Yeah, and not just landing shots, he just looks fundamentally sound out there, looks very balanced. He's not throwing himself off of his base when he does it, landing 2, 3, 4 strike combinations.
Little inadvertent cup check there. The knee inside the clinch, landed on Bochniak's cup.
Action continues here. Bochniak throws a kick blocked by Bubba Jenkins.
Bochniak looking for that right kick right down the middle. He's looking to the body and also looking to go upstairs with it as well.
Inside low kick there. Bochniak starting to figure out his own offense in the second frame. Body shot from Bubba Jenkins. Right hand lands for Kyle Bochniak.
See, Bochniak seems to be coming on. Pushing into the second round here. He says he gets stronger as fights go.
Ooh, stiff jab from Bubba.
I think the most dangerous strike that Bochniak is throwing is that kick right down the middle. Looking to try to check that chin of Bubba Jenkins, but Bubba coming back pretty hard with that pressure. Excellent combination.
Another nice jab there from Bubba Jenkins. Throwing it out quickly.
Bubba putting the sticky hands out, and then right off the sticky hands, coming right over the top with that punch.
Push kick from Bochniak. Body kick there from Bubba Jenkins. Round 2 halfway gone. Brett Okamoto standing by with a report.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. I've been listening in to Bubba Jenkins' corner. Dewey Cooper obviously liking what he saw in that first round. He wanted him to put him away, though, not only for the 6 points, but also to what you guys are saying is that they have a lot of respect for Kyle Bochniak. They have respect for how tough this guy is, how dangerous he is. They're yelling at him to stay focused, stay focused. Focus is a big, big mantra from that corner. And yeah, looking because Kyle Bochniak, if he gets going, Todd, Dewey Cooper turning around to me and saying it might come down to gas. It might come down to gas in the second and third rounds.
Well, Bubba Jenkins looking calm and smooth so far, but Kyle Bochniak is turning it up here in the second round to Brett Okamoto's point.
But Jenkins seems like he's not exerting the same kind of energy that he did last season. He seems, again, way more composed and way more efficient this time around.
Right hand left hook from Kyle Bochniak. Chris Wade, who we'll see in our co-main event later tonight on ESPN2 and ESPN+, looking on with interest.
Gives you the piece. He heard you there, Sean.
He's fought Bubba Jenkins before. Almost did it again at the weigh-in, apparently. Push kick there again. Bochniak keeps throwing that kick up the middle. To Kenny Florian's point, it's getting closer to his target. Wow, nice sharp counter hook from Bubba Jenkins. Inside of 1 minute remaining in this second round. Oh, right hand! He switches feet, steps forward, and drops Kyle Bochniak right back to his feet. The fighter from Boston putting that toughness on display.
Oh, beautiful counter shot there by Jenkins.
And rip there from Jenkins, the left hand. Bochniak tests out the high kick. He's far from being done in this fight, but man, Bubba Jenkins.
They're changing from bad man to smooth.
Yes. He definitely didn't have these techniques in his striking arsenal last season.
Nice right hand there from Kyle Bochniak to finish the round. A fascinating second frame here. Williams finished round number 2 on top. Simeon Powell, I overheard them saying they felt like he still won round number 2, even though he finished it on his back. Now Clinton Williams, not wasting any time, pressing forward. And Simeon Powell once again trying to dance his way out of trouble in front of the American.
Yeah, and I think for Clinton Williams, he has to work under the assumption that he did lose that second round, needs to come forward, and he's doing it right now. Good to see here. Now, can he land those big shots? And can he hit that takedown again? But he is struggling with that right eye.
Partially closed at least, some serious swelling around that right eye. That came from a first round punch that Clinton Williams thought maybe was a poke. Simeon Powell goes back to the body with the jab. The left hand for Powell, very, very active. Once again, Williams in on the legs. Picks him up and puts him down.
Now that's some horsepower right there.
No one questioned the strength of Clint Williams coming in to this bout. He lands directly inside control and actually had an opportunity there to stuff Simeon Powell's hand down into a crucifix position.
Yeah, Simeon is just kind of trying to sit up right now. Not quite able to turn. He's looking for that right underhook. You see that right hand trying to dig underneath the left arm of Clinton Williams.
Talk about it all the time. Both men need that far side underhook. Sort of a neutral battle for it right now. And there's
Simeon got that far side underhook. He's got to circle towards that underhook with his hips, create a little daylight underneath Williams, and try and find a way to get some elevation to get back to his feet.
Yeah, let's see if he can turn and face and escape this position. So far, Clinton Williams doing a good job controlling, but not able to land any shots here.
That was textbook by Simeon Powell. Circled towards that underhook, got some daylight, got his hips up, and got back to his feet.
And that can be disheartening. Nice stomp kick to the knee from Simeon Powell.
Yeah,
right hand snuck through, and again with the uppercut.
Yeah, his corner, Sean, was asking for more leg kicks. There it is.
Goes twice to the calf of Clinton Williams. Halfway through this third and final round, light heavyweight showcase action. No points on the line, no place in the light heavyweight regular season standings for either of these men, but of course, looking to impress our president of fighter operations, Ray Seffo, and maybe get an invitation to that $1 million quest eventually. Excellent sweep there from Simeon Powell out of the clinch.
2 minutes, Clinton. Push. Clinton, 2 minutes right here. You 1-1 right now. You gotta go.
That jab from Simeon Powell, so long and so sharp.
Left side. Walk. 1-2-1. Go right now. Nice. Hey, Clint, show us. You keep saying it, but show us.
Randy, the thing I would like to see a young, long fighter like that develop, when he knows that jab is pretty much a guaranteed land, you got to be able to bring some power behind it.
Absolutely, and I think that's what Williams figured out. There was no power coming behind that, and he started turning up the wading through that jab to get close and get these takedowns.
As long as we're asking for power, you just saw more horsepower on display from Clint Williams, who just grabs him and picks him up. Might not be the most technically sound shot or takedown, but it's effective.
When he tries to post, you go to his back, pull him away from the cage.
Strong round here in the third frame for Clinton Williams. He's got to mount some offense from these control positions, as you mentioned, Kenny Florian.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, how the judges are going to see these takedowns, because he is successful with them. He's putting Powell on his back, but not landing any damage here. There's no strikes being thrown.
Williams has got to find a way to posture up, get elevation over Powell's head, and then he can land some punches and do some damage there. Here we go. You see him starting to get some elevation now.
Elevation for Simeon Powell as well. Now 2 feet on the mat for the taller fighter.
45 seconds, Clint. There we go. There we go. Beautiful round control. Second, and this one. Nice ring generalship. Knees and work. Beautiful, Clint. Play it, come back. 30 seconds. Nice work, Sim.
30 seconds remaining inside the showcase battle.
Wow! I believe it was a knee. Short knee.
Right up the middle, it's Simeon Powell as he's walking away. Face plants Clinton Williams. It was so quick, I didn't see it.
He just turned him and just lifted his knee and just flatlined Clinton Williams. Just precision.
That's why, please notice. Give me a full camp. I'll be all these.
In the closing moments of this third round,
He just turns him, throws a knee. Oh my goodness. You see the eyes of Clinton Williams just go in the back of his head.
The benefit of being 6'5" right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He comes right up the middle.
our third and final round, Olena Kolesnyk in the blue, Abigail Montes in the gray. We finished the second round at a furious pace, and it appears they're intent on starting the third in the same manner.
Can't put too fine a point on the emotions that Olena Kolesnyk demonstrated in our talk yesterday. She said, I'm so thankful to be here donning gloves, because if I wasn't donning gloves, I'd be picking up a gun in my country.
It's a very real situation that a lot of her friends and her family are experiencing in her home country of Ukraine. It's remarkable that she's able to stay focused on this fight, but she did say that this is her happy place. This is where she can put it all on the back burner, at least temporarily. And you can see nice aggression from both fighters here in this third round.
And I really like those kicks down the middle for Kolesnyk. It's establishing a good range. It's keeping Montes on the outside.
I'd be curious to know how this fight is being scored by the judges. A very close first round. Fighter performance rating actually had it completely tied up. A strong finish to round 2 for Kolesnyk, with some great moments for Abigail Montes in that frame. And you can see the Cageonomics stats are still incredibly close between as the spinning back fist. Hey, look, if you're going to get off balance out of the ring, you might as well throw something spinning. Double underhooks again for Montes.
Montes in a great position here with these double underhooks. You see Kolesnyk trying to fight for that right underhook. She seems way more comfortable in these exchanges up against the cage. There's that underhook. I just like to see her throw more punches from there.
She's able to flip the position here. Disengages. Another front kick. Inside Olena
James in the red corner.
Halfway. Straight punches.
Keep those straights going. Keep those straights going.
Hands first.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice inside
Nice
kick
kick,
by
Olena.
Kolesnyk.
Let's go. Put
Buckled
that
the
straight
leg
at.
of Montes.
Hands up. Left hand high. She's gonna get desperate. Look for the overhand right. Move. Just like that. She's gonna get desperate. Keep that. Gotta keep that.
Abigail Montes charging in, winging the big right hands. You heard the advice. Straight left lands for Olena Kolesnyk. These women are not afraid to bite down and throw.
Yeah, Montes really starting to pressure now.
Left straight.
Throwing some serious heat, just lacking some accuracy.
And that Kolesnyk moving her head so much better this season. Tough fight to score. Both gals doing a great job. This left hand by Montes as Kolesnyk kicked.
Good aggression here in what for me is a very, very close fight. Kolesnyk comes right back. Montes is able to move out of range. There's that push kick again, Kenny. You liked it early.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Montes really doesn't have an answer for it. and an excellent long-range weapon for Kolesnyk. And then when she gets on the inside, she's throwing some really good hooks. Montes starting to get a little frustrated, it seems.
She swung a lot in this round, but she missed a lot.
Right.
And that's a tribute to the footwork and head movement of Olena Kolesnyk.
Kolesnyk once again. Ooh, nice right hand for Abigail Montes. Kolesnyk laughs it off. Little clash of heads. Kolesnyk grabs a hold of the body of Abigail Montes, goes to work on her legs with some knees. You hear the corner of Kolesnyk calling for the final 30 seconds. More knees. Take a look at our ghost cam technology. 20 seconds remain in this third round. Spinning back fist attempt there for Kolesnyk. Goes right back to work with the push kick as well. Timeout. Right in the final 10 seconds for the mouthpiece. And they'll swing away to close this women's lightweight regular season fight. Olena Kolesnyk thinks she's done enough. Abigail Montes feels the same way. Straight to the center of the cage they go. Do not blink. Steven steps in behind a right hand. Heavy leg kick. Oh, that right hand landed.
Jeremy throwing some heat right away and really attacking that lead leg of Clay Collard.
Collard grabs a hold. Both of these guys underrated wrestlers, and we talk about their striking ability, but both have some serious wrestling chops as well. Fighting in a clinch now. Randy Couture, you're familiar with this form of combat.
Absolutely. Interesting. Collard chose to close the distance, get the clinch when he went for the overhook, and that's something you don't see a lot. Usually guys try to get inside and get the underhook. Jeremy Stephens actually has the underhook, which is a better control position. Collard breaks contact now.
Stephens once again going to those kicks.
He seems to be timing those kicks perfectly. Just when Collard looks like he might throw a combination, the kick lands and throws him off.
Yeah, and that's a smart thing to do against a guy who relies heavily on his jab. Clay got hurt on that right hand.
And then Collard uncorks the combination, goes to the body twice. Stephens is landing early though, and we know with Jeremy Stephens, you can't let him keep landing. Some of the best power in the featherweight and lightweight divisions during his career.
Nice straight right by Collard.
We know Collard has a chin. You just don't want to keep testing it against the guy with this kind of punching power. And they trade left hooks. Collard goes back to the body. High kick blocked there by Collard.
Oh, that just missed.
Oh, that hurt Jeremy. That lead hand hurt Jeremy, it seemed.
Jab now landing. More body work from Collard.
You know, Clay, I think we heard every fight last season said, I'm going to fight more tactical this time. I'm going to be more patient. It never happens. He only knows how to fight this way, and man, are we thankful for it.
A shark is a shark, Kenny Florian.
Exactly.
Whether you want him to be or not.
There you go, you see it.
Oh, man, he's starting to find his range now.
And there's some speed now from Clay Collard. And look, one of the worst things you can do with him is let him get started. Oh, Jeremy Stephens now a little bit more stationary. Collard starting to figure out his timing halfway through the first round. The right hand landed on the ear. Oh, stepping in.
What a chin on Collard, my goodness. I'm telling you, he's the long-lost Diaz brother. I'm giving him that. Even though I have no authority to do that, I'm giving him the honorary Diaz brother.
It was a clash of heads, but it looked in it.
Clash of heads. Jeremy Stephens campaigns for a stoppage and gets it. Collard will walk to a neutral corner.
Collard wearing out that body with those combinations with his hands, and I think that caused Jeremy. See her body. Jeremy leaned forward and they clash heads.
Yeah, definitely a clash of heads there.
It happens sometimes in mixed martial arts when both men are stepping in to throw combinations. No ill intent, I don't think, from either individual there. At least not on the head, but on the punches. Plenty of ill intent.
Thanks for that clarification, John.
It's all ill intent for everything else.
Oh, wow.
And there's some
Nice
more
play,
from
yeah.
Jeremy Stephens.
Oh, man.
There's another one. Oh! And another. And they're firing away in the pocket.
Oh, man.
A couple of those shots, those hooks may have hurt Clay there, but he's still standing, of course. Jeremy complaining about another possible headbutt.
I didn't see that one.
Looking to the referee when you're standing right in the pocket
is a bad
is
idea.
maybe not the best idea we've seen.
Those body shots hurt Stephens.
Tony, he's been putting in time on those body shots.
He said he was going to do it in our fighter meetings. He's had some success. Heavy breathing from Jeremy Stephens, but I don't know how consequential that is given what we know about his long career.
Definitely has taken off a lot of the sting off of Jeremy Stephens' punches so far. That's what body punches will do.
Inside of 1 minute remains in this first round that so far has delivered exactly what we expected in the main event, Randy.
Oh, nice little post and tries a single. At least keep that other range of threat in the game. And
a pair of hooks there landed for Colin, and I think hurt Jeremy Stephens, who's on the retreat. Doesn't mean he's not dangerous, though. An exchange of left hooks. That is a kind of roulette you do not want to play in a fight like this.
nice.
4 body shots from Colin. Inside of 10 seconds. A couple of knees to finish things out.
What a round.